Hi everyone. Yeah, after Hussein's talk, now I'm feeling a bit nervous. Okay. Uh, Thank you, Jannat, for introducing me. And thank you, Hussein, for this amazing talk. So today I will be talking about education in the Frappeverse. I have been training people more than 10 years now. And this was the last year conference photo. I have shared my personal journey from where I shared the how I transitioning from a developer to a trainer and how my passion for teaching started to grow. And in this journey, FOSS has played an important role and it taught me three lessons. When I say knowledge is a power, which means FOSS has made all kinds of software form of knowledge free for everyone, not in just terms of money, but in terms of softwares as well. Stay grounded. Basically, never forget your root. Community has all kinds of users. One can make a business out of it, and one can just stay at ground level and they can work to spread the awareness. Accessibility for all, which means knowledge should be free for everyone and this should not be discriminated for people. The best example for this is Orca Screen Reader. Does anyone heard about the Orca Screen Reader? So this is a free software which can be used by blind people to use the computer. I have been a part of many such workshops where I have trained blind people to use the computer using Orca Screen Reader. And this comes free of cost in most of the Linux distros by default. And when I started being a part of community, I saw these release parties and I saw that how people are enjoying these small movements. This is a photo from Fedora release party. We have done it in TIFR Mumbai. And through this community, I started taking workshops across all the Maharashtra. And Maharashtra being a third largest state in India, but it still lags behind when it comes to FOSS adoption. And these are some of the photos from the workshop. So I started taking workshops from small cities to metro cities to villages and throughout the rural Maharashtra. This was one of the photo in the Raigad district. This is an engineering college, but it was back then in 2012 and 13. We used to struggle to find the internet. We used to sit in college lawn to download the softwares for the workshop. And this is the faculty development workshops I taken on Python. And then I haven't looked back. And I believe I have trained more than 5,000 plus students and faculties over a FOSS. And when I started working on ERP Next certification, Umer gave me the opportunity to start an ERP Next certification. And that time, I had three goals in my mind. Upskill people in the ecosystem on ERP Next and framework, bridge the resource gap in the community, and spread the awareness of Frappeverse product across the globe. And through this, I can say that we were successfully upskill people. We have trained more than 200 people within an ecosystem. We had like 150 certified members through this 25 batches. But while doing this, we consistently started receiving a feedback that we need a content specifically for beginners because we used to have a mixed crowd in the batches. Because certification batches, we used to have a mixed crowd. Someone who is exploring ERP Next, they want to just understand a basic concept, how to create an item. And someone who explored a product, they want to understand the implementation use cases. And also through partner meetups and conferences, people started asking us a question, why aren't we approaching college students and freshers to train them on ERP Next? So reflecting on both this suggestion, I was thinking what can be done. So I had these three key points in my mind, that it should be a low-cost training, it should be affordable to everyone, of course it should have a beginner content for everyone, and it should have a frequent batches that I can do a batch per every month. And through this, we came up with a concept called ERP Next Beginners Training. And we just launched, and it's just 5,000 rupees for everyone. Even a college student can afford it, and even a business person can afford it. And we started this recently in July, and we have completed 3 batches, and we were able to train more than 100 plus participants on this. But while doing this, I was questioning myself, why I had to limit myself just for ERP Next? What about other Frappeverse product? I need to take training on that product as well. And then immediately launch online training for Frappeverse product. I started with Frappe Learning and Education. And next, I will be doing a Frappe HR and payroll training just after this conference. And while doing all the trainings and everything, one question remained unanswered every time, that how do I bridge the gap of resources in the community? I can see that every day, community and partners are struggling to find a well-trained resources on ERP Next and framework. And one fine day, we met Navagurukul in India Force Conference. It's an NGO who works for, it is working for an underprivileged girls, like to help them then in their education. And they requested us to train their students on Frappe framework. Jannat and I started working on beginner level content for Frappe framework. And then Jannat conducted an online training for them, and I conducted offline session on ERP Next for them. And I can proudly say that we were able to train 10 girls on ERP Next and Frappe framework, and from that, 7 girls got placed within an ecosystem. So it was not just a training, we mentored them, like we literally guided them on how to write a resume, how they can showcase their skill sets in their resume, how they can prepare for the interview, and how they can build their confidence. We are not working as a recruiter though, but we want to, like I said, we want to bridge that gap between the community and the resources. And recently, one more NGO called Jnana Prabodhini from Pune got touch with us. They want to train their students on ERP Next. So now I'm finally somewhere happy that through such initiative, we were able to take some kind of step forward to bridge the gap between community and resources. And now what next? I believe that I started my journey with Maharashtra, with FOSS. But now I want to raise my bar for myself. I want to spread the awareness of all Frappeverse products across the globe. And I want to proudly say that Frappe is accessible for all and Frappe is truly for everyone. Thank you.